Take Paws has been made possible by support from the following Community Foundation of Broward funds. And by Broward County Animal Care and Adoption, where you can adopt a new best friend for life. Hi there, you're watching Take Paws, a show that's all about adopting and caring for the great pets that find their way into lifelong homes. I'm Mike Moscatello, and this pup is one of thousands of awesome shelter pets up for adoption. Hopefully, she'll find herself a home and a family soon, and hopefully that family will recognize that she's unique. She'll have a unique set of tolerances for food, unique interspecies interactions with her owners and other people, and even a unique tolerance to the heat outdoors. So, if she's going to spend time in the great wide open, it's going to be important for her owners to understand the ins and outs of her own tolerance to the heat.
More and more, we live in a society where people take their pets everywhere with them. Neighborhood cafes, riding in the cars to the beach, just really everywhere they go, pets go with them. The biggest problem in the warmer months, and particularly the summer temperatures that get above 80 degrees with the very high humidity, is that these pets are at a very high risk for heat exhaustion, heat stroke, dehydration, and even sunburn. A pet that is starting to experience some stress from the heat, initially their respiratory rate will increase. They'll actually be panting. You can also see their heart rate will go up. Maybe there's some fatigue. They don't want to go any further on that walk that you're taking them. They'll be drinking a lot of water. The salivating, the drooling will cause some dehydration for them as well. Now that you might not be able to tell when you see. Of course, as we continue to go further along with the patient developing some heat exhaustion, they will actually vomit, have diarrhea, and then even further as we get into heat shock, heat stroke, they can have seizures, go into a coma, collapse. Obviously that's when beyond the time when you should have been taking your pet to the veterinarian. That's very serious at that time. Just like people, animals vary as to their ability to tolerate the heat. Certainly the overweight and the elderly have a much harder time than the young, spunky, wild puppies and young kids. And also the animals that have a lot of hair, that heavy coat, it's like wearing a fur coat in the middle of the summer, and they just can't possibly dissipate that heat. And then we've got some breed differences as well. For example, my friend Missy here, she's a brachiocephalic breed, so she has that sort of smushed face, the stenotic nares, the elongated soft palate, and differences with her trachea. And they're sort of I don't want to say abnormalities because they're so normal for the breed, and this is what gives her the beautiful look that she has. But they're just breathing problems. That's why those pugs are always snoring in the bed with you at night, and they're all just really prone. You would never want to have a brachiocephalic breed such as a bulldog or a boxer even, and have them out running in the middle of the day. They're really at very high risk to developing heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Certainly, if the history's right, you've been outside, you've been to the beach, your dog's been riding in the car, or maybe even just outside for an extended period of time, and your dog or even your cat starts showing signs that we've discussed with the, not just a little bit of panting, but a lot of panting, fatigue, just even non-responsive or vomiting or diarrhea, don't wait. You need to call your veterinarian right away, ask to speak to your veterinarian, and see if they would want you to come in for an exam. The sooner we catch these, the better. There is actually a 50% mortality rate amongst dogs and cats that have heat exhaustion, but we do know that if we can catch it and treat it within the first 90 minutes, there's a much greater rate of survival. So you really do want to call your veterinarian if you're at all concerned, and if your veterinarian's not open, then give a call to the local emergency hospital. These babies do need to be seen. At the Animal Hospital of Fort Lauderdale, we see one of these cases just about every summer. And you know, typically it's the border collie or the dog that's just been having a great time. They've been playing frisbee, they've been running back and forth trying to please their owner and just having a ball, and then all of a sudden it catches up with them. They're so hot. The owners will call, we want to get them right in. Frequently their temperatures will be anywhere from 106 to 109, and those babies, they need treatment right away. Time is of the essence for those guys. You really want to have them be seen and treated within the first 90 minutes if possible. By all means, we want you to enjoy your quality time with your pet, but if you're going to be out in the heat, you need to make sure that you're going to take some preventative, that they don't get that heat exhaustion. And if there's any question, any doubt in your mind, make sure to call your veterinarian and get your pet in to be seen if needed. We love your pets just as much as you do, and we want to take good care of them.
If you'd like to help support Take Paws through sponsorship or by making a donation, call 754-321-1000 or go to BECON.TV.